I don't know about you, but 2022, I decided I'm gonna do a little bit more of self-caring. That means going to the gym, working out more, you know, getting in shape, but also eating really, really good apple pie that I can indulge in the sweet, satisfying. While we're in this kitchen, I want to formally introduce you guys to R2D2. He's my buddy, so I don't feel alone when I make these videos. I really hope the Jawa's not gonna take him. For this recipe, we are going to need 6 ingredients for both the dough, the filling, and the crumble top. All right, it's official. We're cooking. We're starting, not procrastinating. Let's start off with the dough because the dough is the base of our pie, and the dough actually takes the longest to make, mainly because we have to let it sit for about 2 hours. So before anything else, let's get that started, ready to go. So I'm going to take my handy dandy scale and we're gonna set it to 0 grams. We're gonna put our bowl on it. I'm a mess right here. My ADHD is getting to me, y'all. So what we're gonna do first is combine our flour, sugar, and salt together. We're just gonna whisk it, and I'm gonna get a little bit more fancy. I'm gonna use this little flour sifter to find out the flour. I don't know why I'm doing it. For the flour, I'm just using Pillsbury. You can definitely try out any type of flour that you like, gluten-free flour, almond flour, whatever you prefer. I only have this on hand, so I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna shift. Woo! Man, my hands are tired. I just wanna say, baking ain't easy. It ain't easy. Whoever told you it's easy, it ain't. Okay, that's why you're watching this video, because you don't know what the heck you're doing in the kitchen, and neither do I. High five! We have just sifted about 250 grams of flour, so there's about 2 cups of flour in this bad boy right now. So now, we're gonna put some sugar, right? I don't know how many grams of sugar I gotta be putting back in this thing, in this bowl. So I'm just gonna wing it. I'm gonna really wing this. Let's take half a cup of sugar. That may seem like a lot, but just because I'm on camera, I would normally probably put more than half a cup. They won't even know. I should have shifted this. I should have shifted this sugar. This sugar should have been shifted. Should I add a little more? Hey, yeah, that's not gonna hurt me. Just gonna go work out. I put about 115 grams of sugar. If you want to watch your sugar intake, I say probably do a 1/4 cup. Yes, I guess the dough don't need that much sugar, but if it does have a lot of sugar, it just tastes better because all our sugar content is gonna go really high once we start doing this apple pie filling. We're gonna add some salt. Let me tell you guys how many. I'm gonna tell you guys how much salt I'm gonna add. Again, I don't have the number, so I'm just being generous, but I know salt really does its job to activating all of these dry ingredients together. That's, I guess, what I learned from YouTube. A tablespoon of Trader Joe's sea salt. Oh, I'm messing up here, guys. Okay, this might be a lot of sea salt. I'm kind of just looking at it now. You know what? YOLO. Vegan buttery spread from Trader Joe's. This is my favorite vegan butter, plant-based butter. No coronavirus up in here, trust me. Do 120 grams, so that's about half a cup of butter. It's a lot of butter, but let me tell you, it's my favorite ingredient, and I'm gonna be generous. Also, the salt was 8 grams of salt. Not the most amazing baker ever? Come on, stupid. Oh my god. Okay, I guess, all right, let's just go. Let's just continue. Now, does it have to be melted? You might be wondering. Let me get my fingers dirty. Wow, 100, okay, you know what? Let me just, That's 136 grams of butter. Now, will it kill you that I went about 16 grams higher than what I should be doing? No, it would. Maybe not. I don't know. Actually, I really don't know if it will kill you. I guess we'll find out, right? And lastly, for the dough, we're gonna add in we're gonna add in 5 tablespoons of cold water. This water is not just any cold water. This is not New York City dirty water. It's been through an osmosis filter. I don't know if it'll give you better taste, but if you have one at home, I recommend it. If not, then just use your dirty sink water, okay? Cool. So here we go. 5 tablespoons. 1. Take a shot. Oh, I messed up. I made a big boo-boo. Listen, when you're making this, make sure you whisk all the dry ingredients first, and then with the vegan butter and cold water, you mix those together. And then when you do that, it should be fine. The dough should look like this. Really nice and doughy. So yeah, that extra 16 grams of butter didn't make a difference in this dough, and I'm okay with that. So now pretty much what we're gonna do with this dough is take our plastic wrap. We're gonna wrap this bad boy and we're gonna refrigerate it for a little bit. Let's have a little popcorn, Nice. Now that our dough is done and being refrigerated, we are going to take our apples, manzanas, and we're gonna peel them and make the filling. Alright y'all, the worst part is over, peeling all the apples. The other day I bought this handy dandy like apple thing, so I'm gonna test it out. Supposedly you gotta go like this. When it comes to cutting up your apples, you can obviously choose how you'd like it. You can either cube it. I'm going to just leave it sliced like this because obviously it takes less work. Oh my, what the hell? This is like made out of steel? Now that we have our apples sliced and diced, we're going to finish up with this filling. For the filling, I am going to be using sugar, flour, cinnamon, and some water. We're gonna do about 3/4 cups of sugar. But again, when it comes to the filling, the more sugar you put, the sweeter it is. The less sugar you put, the less sweet it is. This is 1/2 cup. About 100 grams of sugar that I just poured into my bowl. I'm going to add some cinnamon. I'm also going to add some Trader Joe's organic alcohol-free vanilla. I'm gonna put in a little bit of water, and we're gonna get in there with our hands. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't like how this feels in my hands, but I'm doing it for y'all. I'm gonna gradually put in flour so everything, gradually, I'm just gonna dump it in there. So everything kind of sticks together nicely. I'm gonna taste it. Oh my gosh. Woo! This tastes amazing. Awesome. Go wash your hands. Don't be dirty. Apple filling is done. I am just going to cover it, put it in the fridge, and I'm gonna check on our dough. We got the dough, we got the filling, and now we need the crumble topping. And let me tell you, this is super simple. I never thought I would be able to make this whenever I went to the bakery and I saw the crumble. It is so simple. 3 things. Let's go. We have our butter. I'm gonna put in, this is 1/3 of sugar. So we're gonna add in some flour, and we're gonna do gradual. So right now I did 2/3 cups, and the mixture between all of this is gonna make the crumbly goodness on top of your crumble apple pie. So once it gets to this consistency and texture and it looks like legit crumbles, that's when you know you need to stop, because then you're gonna end up making dough, and we don't want dough, we just want crumbles. And this is officially ready to be put on your apple pie.
So the audio for this portion was messed up, so here's the voiceover. I pretty much just took the dough out of the fridge after 2 hours, and it should be hard and not squishy. So before rolling out the dough, I like to prep my cutting board with saran wrap and some flour so it doesn't stick to the dough while I'm rolling it out. So here's me taking it out of the old saran wrap, putting it on the new one. And I don't have a regular rolling pin, I have a Star Wars one that's really cool, has Yoda, Star Wars, Darth Vader, pretty sick. So here, just roll it out. And then I use a 9-inch, the smallest spring foam pan, and I laid that bad boy out. Honestly, I don't even think you need to roll this dough out. It is so soft and rich. And kind of just use your fingers to press it down. Yeah, and I personally don't want to go too high up, so I'm just gonna flatten it out. At this point, I'm going with the flow, y'all. That's the best part about baking and making food at home, is you go with the flow. Whatever feels right and looks right to you, you do it. I'm satisfied with this, so I think we're okay. I have a good feeling that this is gonna taste good. Now that we laid our dough, I'm gonna put the apple filling now, and then I'm also gonna finish this off with crumble. I have my apple pie filling. I think this step is pretty straightforward. I'm literally just gonna pour in the apples. We're gonna add the crumble. So I stuck it in the fridge for about 20 minutes or so. It's even more crumbly, and I like it. I'm really digging this. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is pretty much just crumble it. This crumble apple pie is ready to be baked. If you're using a spring foam pan, this is necessary. On a baking sheet, you can either line it with tinfoil or just like this, and then you're gonna plop the spring foam pan onto the baking sheet. And the reason you do this is so that all the juices of the filling don't seep into your oven and you don't have to clean more than you should. And now it's time to put the pie in the oven. Time to take off this apron. Okay, y'all, we are officially done with the apple pie. I hope you guys enjoy every single piece of it. Don't forget to share it with your friends, families, and people you love. And it's a new year, a new start, fresh start. So make sure you're doing things that you guys love. Be gentle with yourself. Slow down. Take it easy. Enjoy the little things in life. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Thank you for eating with me and cooking with me today. I hope you guys have a great, fantastic day. Don't forget to subscribe, comment down below what's your favorite pie, and I'll see you soon. Say bye, R2. You better like it. I said you better like it.